I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosalia, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I quickly finished my garlic bread, so there's no more crunching. Only spaghetti and meatballs. We must protect Goose at all costs. I love doing his quests.
That monster's taking quite a liking
Goose, you
to
got
Lady
questies for me?
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Yeah. Respect my dog. Not to be rude, but he's a higher rank in the pecking order than you are. Alright, let's go to Martha's Rest and talk to a butcher. Give Goots a garlic bread, but I already ate it. I already ate all of it. I was nomming on the last bite when I unmuted myself. So, he can't have it.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Mr. Butcherman, do you harvest the doom flower dingies?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
No garlic bread.
Why, I haven't heard folk
There
call
is
that
another
since I was a lad.
roll. There's another
You're
slice of
looking for
it
scorpion
in the
tail.
kitchen. Goots
Unwanted
can have that
violets
one.
Is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you
Scorpion
boil them up.
tails.
Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
Yeah.
I dare say they do. Three Reeds would be your best bet. Memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I love meatballs. I love meatballs.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go
No
causing
use
any
calling
trouble.
Ambrosia now.
I'm gonna call Ambrosia. He does, but also, Yvonne. Yvonne's quests are funny. I'm gonna learn all these characters by name eventually, and I'll be like, yeah, I know my people. Thank you, Ambrosia. Come on. I was like half tempted to say, do you want me to go to the kitchen and get the other garlic bread and just offer it to Goots as a serving?
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Ah, I fucked it up. Owie. I'm poisoned. I was trying to be cool, but I keep on pressing the wrong button to use the Ramu thingy. Fucking shot lock. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. Yeah, push it up the screen with Goots on it. Easy. You're gonna smear my screen with garlic breadness. Literally a piece of scorpion tail meat. Why didn't it have to be complicated about it?
Or any worse, at least.
Yvonne, I got your food. Dragon, I'm eating spaghetti. I am eating the spaghetti with the meatballs. I genuinely thought it was about the fucking flowers that I fight. There's a menu. Hold on, wait. To maintain yard chocobo, prepare hen by draining. Never mind, I'm not reading it. It's like having to read how they do the chickens in so I can get my chicken wings. I'm not doing it. Here you go. You can have it. I don't want it.
I did indeed.
Marvelous. Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
Cook
You
it.
wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Gotta go get ready for work and stuff, so I'll keep you tabbed up, Bun Bun. Okie dokie.
I present
Bear.
Chance's Stew.
I was
risen
trying to
once
think
again
of one
from
for
the
you, and
ashes
that
of
was the first one.
obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm
That was you playing Tsushima, right?
not hungry.
Marinate,
Well,
I maintain.
It'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean.
I was reading it like it was not about how you prepare chocobos for eating. Hello? You alright? Oh, Jesus. You know, it is purple, so...
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes.
Meaty?
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome?
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Stretch, eat, and hydrate. Excuse me, more. That's a fucking dirty up on my defense. Damn. I was hydrating and I nearly did a spit take inside my fucking soda bottle. By the way, I drank all of my cherry Coke, so I'm just drinking some of the leftover Pepsi from last week. Just like get it out of the way. Get it out of here so it doesn't touch my cherry Coke.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid?
No, I
can't have this one till...
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe
he
you've
likes
read
eating
this
monsters.
particular chapter before.
Why does my head go like, can we call that a kink in some way? Yeah, I'm a monster eater.
Wish to study the tomes?
I want to read about Uncle. Younger brother of the late Archduke Elwin and Warden of Port Isolde, a thriving trading port in the south of Rosaria. Byron inherited a small fortune from his noble family, which he built into a large one by virtue of his mercantile wiles and adventurous spirit. There is not a trading house nor tap house in Valicia and beyond that does not have a tale to tell of Lord Byron Rosfield, younger brother of the Archduke. After the duchy was incorporated into the Empire and Byron stripped of his titles, he shut himself away in his manor and gladly volunteered every guild of the one rose taxes and tariffs with which he was newly burdened, all to avoid drawing the Empire's ire and to keep their attentions from his support of the Guardians of the Flame. The 7 high houses? The highest noble houses of Old Rosaria, in which Rosfield is the first and foremost. They have their roots in the ruling dynasties of the small independent nations that were united upon the founding of the duchy. The house has a prominent voice in ducal politics, but this was silenced when the region fell into the Empire and Empress Annabella took Rosaria's reigns. Because she's a bitch. She's a fucking bitch. Fucking hate her. Now, I have a question now.
Everything you needed?
I kind of want to see what his opinions of people are in the dinghy over there with Vivian. Okay. But yes, do this quest. They're super fun. Now, I promised I was gonna do every single quest I saw, and they make it really easy to see them because they keep the HUD. They keep it on the HUD at all times, even if you're not in the room with it. I have to talk to Vivian for progression, but I want to talk to her about people's feelings.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Okay, story time. Story time. Story time. I go over there, right? Yeah, I think... Yeah, Rosaria's over there.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No. The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. To them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they liked again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
I mean, that's definitely a kink for some. Though it could be
The
a
Mother
passionate.
Crystal is both
Just be
the
passionate about
object of
eating
the
monsters,
Iron
similar
Blood's
to
worship and their
Laios.
gateway to the continent. Making Drustinus
Her clothes
the
are so pretty. I
holiest
don't know
of
why.
holy
I don't know
grounds,
where she came out of nowhere with the strip.
from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
A little is an understatement. I want a lot.
My only aim is to
I'm a
destroy
greedy
the Mother
bitch.
Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not
Next.
much else to do here.
Okay, wait a second.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Tell me about my
And
uncle's
how may I
feelings.
assist you today? How may I help you today? Of course.
Alright, where's my uncle? God, there's so many people. Who's this over here? Medicine girl. An orphan who pays for her bread by making and selling medicines. This is one random NPC that was just in a cutscene for a second. A little itty bitty second. Uncle. Uncle! Uncle. Unky. Forgive me, brother. Oh, you go all the way to start. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. He's only right here. My dear nephew, he's alive. Forgive me, brother. A woman of unspeakable cruelty. Aw, man, if I was the uncle, I would have been like, that fucking monster. Absolute harlot of a bitch. May you return to us safely. You give me no cause to doubt you. You become quite the beauty. My, how you've grown. And, Sir Wade, that I could lend you my axe, not merely my coin. Aw, good unky. I'm kinda curious. Shiny beacon to all who can call the Empire home. Give me my excesses. A bitter rival indeed. Barnabas! I forgot about Barnabas. Barnabas has a funny name. Yeah, I can imagine there's much to do here. What are your feelings about Jill? You know your orders. Rid me of these feeble-minded fools. Yeah, spirit. Know your orders. The one that got away. Your duty is fulfilled. You too shall play your part. I don't think there's much else that he does. Found a new order to see us into tomorrow. Your duty is fulfilled. Your duty is fulfilled. Joey, thank you for the hydrate posture check and stretchy. I'm Inkle. Funny clothes. I mean, she was a professor, which during that time period made you very educated and wealthy. Man, not today. So apparently Square Enix has said that Clive was based off a dog personality-wise and Noctis was based off a cat personality-wise. But Clive is becoming a lot more like easygoing and willing to help people. I don't know much about Noctis, but I guess he seems more like a cat than Clive does a dog to me. Especially at the start. Clive was just like so like uninterested in everyone. Now he's like really caring, and I really like it. It's cute. These meetings bore me to tears. Your will shall be done. Such a fool. She was playing him like a fiddle. I was trying to tell which one was like the main bitch. Apparently Barnabas, with his funny name, was the main bitch. He is skilled with a blade, less so at people. How can he claim to be rule a country when he cannot even control his minions? He rather likes the sound of his own voice. My loyal lieutenant. And then Sid all the way over here. A traitorous snake. A man who turned his back on his duty. A man who knows when to keep his mouth shut. A well-trained dog. Some local rustic. He has a fight in him for a bear. Stubborn fool. Really? Will shall be done. He'll abandon me like all the rest. He swore to protect me. He took Garuda. Fucking dog. She's really pissed off at my dog. Don't you dare pity me. She has a like and hate with him. She can't decide which one she'd rather. And then, no more. The Dalmatian Republic, the Kingdom of Wulud, the Holy Kingdom of Steblul, the Imperial Province of Rosaria, Alliance, Sid's Hideaway, main protagies.
Very good.
Clive is warm, loyal, open to people, trusting, etc. Noctis is cold towards most people. You have to earn his trust. He's picky with his food. She loved and hates Sid until the very end. Oh, it hurts. Oh wait, more items, more golds, more goodies. Gimme.
I wasn't expecting you.
Meow. And get a new orchestration.
Here you are.
I didn't read. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Curl and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. Merry Mummer.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Hey, cool. Let's try out this song real quick.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Sid was her first love and the man who saved her from a life of slavery and very icky. Very icky, we won't say anything more about it, things.
What?
I like this one. Alright, let's try a little bit more and then I might end stream soonish. I don't know. I'm vibing, I'm chilling, we're all relaxing.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Alright, I'm on it.
I need to do to
Bet.
put the past behind me.
Bet.
what I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Jutting forth from the fiery maws of sacred Mount The Mother Crystal is the pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. The people actually live on this. That's sick and metal as fuck. Your mother sent you a text asking me if I was okay, if I have enough money until next payday. Aw. Mothers are always like that. They care. When you have a nice, caring mother, you'll always be her baby, and she'll always want to make sure that you're okay. No matter how adult you feel.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Please stop.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
I don't want the cost to be your life.
All right.
There she is.
Yeah, we gotta fuck her up.
The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Ding. Alright, well, there's still, like, solid ground and land to stand on.
Sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them.
They don't live on
This
the Mother
island
Crystal.
is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go. I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Yes! They'll never catch us. We're gonna get your revenge, honey. I will say, as forewarning, the game makes you think the worst, but while it was bad, it was not as bad. Are we talking about Jill's backstory? Oh, ether flooded shit. Ooh.
They're all Akashic.
Akashic. Akashic.
Then the only way past them is through.
Okay. Hello, what's this? Oh, I thought it was something for me to grab. Yeah, what happened here? But I care about Jill, so if it's hard on her, it's hard on me. That's not a rock coming down like in the indigents. Okay.
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Akashic Worgen. Ooh, I think this is how we're gonna end the stream. Hello! Hello, Minotaur, and your friends. Hold on, let me take care of these first. You miss. Owie. Do it. Boop. Nice. Bet. Aw, 11k. Boo. Not good enough. Yosh! I did it again! Oh, I love this Berserker ring so much right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop.
Nice try.
Gosh, look at me. Am I the coolest person you've ever seen? Yes.
The old arboretum is down there. We'll enter the caves from there.
During my stream, I thought the absolute worst, and then thankfully it wasn't as terrible and as I was originally thinking. Icon combos are the best. Oh, I feel like if there was anything more to it, no, I haven't been thinking that far or that bad. I just been thinking with what she's given me as context, because I don't want to go down a slippery slope of imagining that for her. Plus I feel like we already hate them enough. You know what I mean? Just makes it sound like one thing. Oh. Okay, thank you for the fair warning now. But we're gonna go ahead and end the streams here. Just a little tease for tomorrow. A little itty bitty teasy weezy. And then tomorrow we will continue on. And we will get Jill her revenge. And we will... I had Sid on that one. I should have kept it so I could still see Sid's icon. Aww.